Good morning, everybody. JohnnyJans here, and I'm coming to you today from Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park right here in Orlando. And today is the last day of September. It is a Monday, and that means it is the best day to come to Aquatica. So come along with me as I go inside the park and do some meandering around. Walking into Aquatica is like stepping through a tropical jungle that you have to pay for. Getting here at Rope Drop allowed me to see something I've never seen at any other theme park. They actually play the national anthem. Now, Aquatica being kind of Australian themed, the kiwi is like their mascot here. You're gonna see a lot of kiwis throughout Aquatica for fun picture areas and things like that. And this is the front entrance where you're gonna get your first fun picture in front of some waves and rocks. Aquatica! Welcome here to Kiwi Traders, which is your signature gift shop. And I told you, kiwi themed. Here at Aquatica, this is where you're going to get all your Aquatica type merch. Pick up a fun shirt, maybe a sun shirt, sunscreen, sunglasses, magnets, all those fun things to remember your trip. And I like the cartoon lizard they got surfing the waves over there. Very nice. A lot of people don't notice this statue right outside the Kiwi Traders here of some kiwis and other Australian themed creatures for Aquatica. It's pretty nice. This is a great picture spot, but a lot of people are trying to rush to the slides, so I don't think they pay much attention to the fountain. But it is a wonderful fountain, and you know how much I love fountains. So check this out. Ah yes, Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park. The park's so nice they named it once. Very Australian themed, very easy to get around, located right across the street from SeaWorld. And I'm pretty impressed. SeaWorld decided to make a water park, and I have to say, they did a good job. So with that said, welcome to Aquatica, Orlando. Seems like people gravitate to the left. This is where the beach is, in front of the wave pool. And this is probably gonna be one of your most popular seating destinations. And if you're really lucky, you can get one of these chairs underneath these nice umbrellas, and then you'll be set, whether it's really sunny or even if it rains. One of the two wave pools here at Aquatica. They're not as big as most water parks. They're nowhere near as big as Typhoon Lagoon or Volcano Bay. And they produce moderate waves. This one seems a little jumpy, and I believe the second one, they don't even open the second one unless there's like a lot of people. So usually just one of the two is actually going to be open. But this might be your destination to get a spot right in front of the wave pool so you can just relax all day. That seems to be what the crowd is doing. Also, there are cabanas in front of the wave pool that are available for additional purchase as well. So bring money, you can get yourself a nice cabana. It looks like it comes with a fridge too. How fun. And they're positioned all along the edge of the wave pool here. Yes, here at Aquatica have arrived, and today is going to be a great day. This Monday, last day in September, I predict, because Monday is the best day to go to Aquatica, and I think you're going to see why, because it's going to be virtually empty as we meander around the park today. So if you're gonna plan a vacation, try to come here on a Monday, because there ain't nobody here, and you can get all the slides. Don't have to worry about quick queue. Just keep going and going and going and going again. Now it looks like once you have staked out your place at the wave pool, got your seat and everything, one of the most popular rides everyone's gonna flock to is the Kara Kara Curl here, which is one of those raft rides that goes up that colossal wall, giving you awesome amount of air times. And 4 people can go into a raft at once. So that's the Cara Cara Curl over here, one of the newer rides. But definitely this will form long lines throughout the day. So you get here in the morning right at opening, you're gonna get yourself a good, maybe even 1 or 2 rides on this sucker. Also, maximum height, only 48 inches to ride the wave. Now, if you're a thrill seeker, you might want to head on over right away to Emu's Breakaway Falls, which is actually 4 intense body slides at the top. 3 are trapdoor slides, and the one just off the edge there is just a regular slide down, but what a drop it is. So if you're looking for quite the rush this morning, make your way over here. Now there's not a lot of people coming over here, I'm surprised, but maybe it's just a testament to what a great day today is. Also, you don't have to be 48 inches to ride this ride too. This park is amazing for JohnnyJans size kids. Making my way around the park now. There's also a giant kiddie area here for splash pads for the kids to play, which is pretty fun. Lots of chairs throughout Aquatica. Lots of umbrellas so you can find a shady place. Also, the backdrop of the trees provides good shade throughout the park. Now this concrete can get really hot, so you might just have to hop skip from the shady spots, because this will get hot pretty quick right over here. At least when you wear your shoes, they have a lot of sneaker keepers throughout every attraction, so you can just dump your flip-flops and whatever before you enter a slide. Man, I'm loving this. This is why today's such a great day. I mean, look around. I don't even see people yet. I did rope drop everything, but very little people. We're making our way over to the mango market for a little grab and go action. You can pick up some food. Here's the kind of food they have. They do feature all-day dining. There's plenty of maps around Aquatica to get around. As you can see, it's a fairly big park. It's amazing right here in the middle of Orlando. SeaWorld definitely did a good job as far as theming and putting this park together. Here we go. Here's one of my favorite slides. This is the Tamatoa Racer right here. Awesome mat slide. You could fit 8 people down side by side as they race off that giant drop off there. And I like how it kind of meanders around at the top a little bit. And you pick up quite amount of speed too. There we go, watch them free fall. It is a fun ride, especially when you hit that drop and you can go so fast. Again, it's early, people aren't flocking here, or it's just a slow day. That guy's going. And a long time ago, they used to actually keep your times. I don't think they do anymore, but you could track your time and your speed going down. This ride's so cool that you don't have to be 42 inches to ride. So even the littles can go racing. Okay, one of the coolest things at Aquatica has to be this. Roa's Rapids. This is a lazy river. Unlike most lazy rivers, it's a fast one. It's got a fast current that pushes you all around the park. So definitely a must-do, even if it's crowded. You want to go find time to speed around in the lazy river here. That's what I'm gonna do. Entered the river now, and I am cruising. It might not feel that fast on camera, but it is, and it is pretty cool. This is a great place to cool off. It's actually rather refreshing. I've got some nice trees, got some fountains I'm going under right now along the river. And what's neat about this, you can just put your feet down and it's like you could water ski just on your heels as the current pushes you. It's not as intense as Volcano Bay, but it's still pretty fun. And if you want extra fun, you could wear a life jacket and just kind of raft down the river. Now, Aquatica has these beach glow nights too. That's where they light up the river, and you can see some overhead light projection that they put. They run the sprinklers and put some fun lighting and things. And this is a lengthy river too. It's definitely not short, and it goes around the whole park. Very fun. I don't have to do anything. I'm surfing on my heels right now down the river. water skiing, dodging water in my camera in all different directions. And then every once in a while they have these little rapids that speed you up down past these islands. They make it a little more choppy, a little fun. It's a fun river. It's not your typical lazy river by any means. What's also great about being a Monday, there's not a lot of people in the river right now. Sometimes this river can get very crowded and there's people all around you, but I've got tons of space. This is a good river day. Now, coming up is my next thrill part of the river. This is the secret. Right around this bend, you see those rock formation up ahead where a fountain is shooting out of, which I love. Well, if you get really close and hug the wall, the jets are gonna speed you along real fast, and it's fun. That's like the most intense part of the river, is getting close to the wall here and getting shot around. Good times. And also, that's a lazy river. There's multiple exits throughout the park, so you can get off at different points and make your way to your next attraction. So that was a fun time in Rose Rapids today. Hey, want to lose your kids for sure? Have them go up in this giant thing contraption. I know my kids can spend hours running around all the pathways, dodging water. This is like one of those giant bucket cities called Walkabout Waters. The cool thing is adults can enter it too. I don't know if adults can go down the little slides, but you can definitely crawl through here, but it definitely takes a toll. And because this is an Australian theme park, we have a lot of walkabout things going on. And right over here, Walkabout Pizza, another popular attraction. This is gonna be the family style rides right here where you ride in those giant tubes. We've got the Ray Rush and the Walla Wave. The cool one was with the wave ride has that giant disc you slide up. It's to that surf wall. So it makes it a little more intense, where the other one's gonna be more tamed on this side. Two family style water slides definitely usually get huge lines. So you wanna make this one of your priorities if you don't wanna wait forever later. If you come here and you're really hungry, they got a pretty cool thing here. This is the Banana Beach Cookout right here. All you can eat barbecue and burgers. That'll definitely fill your appetite. Not sure if it's actually on the meal plan. It might be, but it's a great place because you can go and fill up and on as much food as you need throughout the day. The only drawback to coming on a Monday here when it's not as busy, the cookout is closed today because there's just not enough people to have that full-blown buffet barbecue. So if you want that, you're gonna have to come when it's crowded. But I still think it's better to get on all the slides with virtually no wait than worry about your food. Here's one of the newest slides and most fun in my opinion, is the Riptide Race. It's not quite like a roller coaster slide. It's more like a racing, not mat slide, but tube slide that goes side by side. So especially if you get 4 people, you could have one epic race, and it offers like 4 times that you actually pass the other person on the opposite track, which makes it really fun. So it feels like a true race. They have a scale here before you even get to the top to see if you can do it. A know you before you go. And there we go, light is green, slide is clean. This is the only one in Florida so far that's particularly like this. So come try out this attraction. All right, folks, this is fun. Welcome to Loggerhead Lane, the lazy river here at Aquatica. 700 feet of lazy river where you actually get to encounter some aquatic life. Now, I talked about how Monday is just the best day to be here at Aquatica today. But one thing that's not very great is that the lazy river is closed today, which is so strange that it's closed. And it's pretty neat because it's a nice relaxing river. It's not like the fast one like Rose Rapids, but it has something pretty special. It actually has a part where you go through the aquarium and you float by the fish, and maybe if you're lucky, the cumbersome dolphins too as well. So that's kind of unfortunate. Everything else is open, but the lazy river is closed. So it just depends, how do you want to look at it? It is a great day here on Monday with no wait times on your slides, but yet your lazy river is closed. Past the only aquatic animals that you would see throughout the park are those fish and the dolphins. So you pick your poison on that. To me, overall, I think it's still good to get on all these slides with relatively no wait here at Aquatica, and I'll sacrifice my trip on the lazy river, but it's still a little bit of a bummer. Now, just across from Loggerhead Lane is Tassie's Underwater Twist. Also kind of one of the new slides. Not really, it's a revamped slide. This slide actually used to be what I call the toilet bowl slide, where you'd go down on your raft and spin around inside the bowl. But now recently they've actually covered it and add some fun lighting effects on the inside. So it's like a new twist on an old classic. This one here at Tassie's Underwater Twist, only 48 inches to get flushed in a toilet bowl. Right across from our toilet bowl ride, we have what used to be Aquatica's signature attraction here when they first opened. This is the Reef Plunge. Back in the day, it was called Dolphin Plunge. Same slide, but I think because you really can't see the dolphins through the two parts, they decided just to change it to Reef Plunge, because that's mostly all you see is their fake reef that they have around the slide. But right before you enter out, those slides are actually clear tubes that used to speed by and see the Commerson dolphins. But that never really happened much, so that's probably why they changed it to the Reef Plunge. If you're lucky and you're riding down Reef Plunge, you might get to spot a dolphin. See, it's getting close to the tubes there, so anyone going down right now might have their best shot of seeing them. But we're crossing over what would have been the lazy river. I was hoping to take you for a ride, and these tubes, they're up here for the summer bash, summer night thing, but it's pretty cool because you go underneath all the colorful tubes. I think that's pretty neat. And then just under here is where the fish are, where you actually float by a lot of the fish. Again, the only aquatic animals that you're gonna see here at this Aquatica. Just want to showcase some of the theming that SeaWorld really put in Aquatica here. Wouldn't really expect it in a water park, especially from SeaWorld. They're not the biggest on theming, but they did try, especially when they built this place. And I love the waterfalls over the reef aesthetic, that log. And this is actually the lazy river, so you would float underneath there. Just because I can't ride the lazy river, I can still see the Commerson's dolphin habitat here in the underwater viewing location, and we just saw a dolphin swim by, so that was pretty cool. So at least I can stop and admire the dolphins as they swim here in the observation area. This is honestly the best place you're gonna see them anyway. You can't really see them on the slide, and even from the lazy river, you're not gonna see them this close. They also got some other fish in here too, so there you go. SeaWorld and aquatic life. How nice. I love how they look like killer whales. They're like a bunch of baby killer whales, but they're dolphins. And they swim upside down a lot, which is also really neat to see a dolphin do, is just to swim upside down continuously like that. It's pretty cool. And of course, if you want to pay to see them close up, you can do that too. That could be you. Well, there it is, folks. A fun day here at Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park, and the best day this Monday, this last day of September. I hope you enjoyed getting a tour of the park with me. I hope you add it to your list when you take your vacation here to Orlando. It is definitely a water park worth going to. But that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, I gotta go wake up Green Day, but I'm JohnnyJans, and I'll catch you out there. Meandering around!